Hello again everybody, this is Jireh and today we'll be talking about how we can achieve this from this by just using a Logitech C922 and a couple of lights. Just two lights I think. And yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, just a quick update with regards to my channel. I haven't really been uploading recently. I've been really busy with work and with the entire COVID-19 pandemic happening. Most of our stuff changed, like how our lives work, how we do stuff, and this channel is based on filmmaking right now, and I haven't really had the time to go out and film because of this pandemic that's happening with the world. I do wish that everyone is doing okay. I wish everyone is safe. I hope that everyone is doing good with their own lives. If not, we will get through this. We'll do well soon. It'll be over soon, I hope. And yes, I need a haircut. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about how I made my Logitech C922 look like this from this, which basically is just lighting work and some tweaks on the Logitech software, which I believe it's really trash compared to other softwares. But one more thing before we head into the video. If you like what you see, if you learned something, hit that like button, hit that subscribe and the bell icon for notifications. It will help the channel and it will get this video to the people that needs to see the video. So let's get on to the tutorial. Let's go! Alright, so now we are on our computer. As you can see, this is how the Logitech C922 looks like without any settings changed. This is straight off the bat. Plug it into the computer and this is what you'll get. I'm not saying this won't work. This looks good enough for your stream. You can use this for your live streams. I don't care, but we're here to make it look better, okay? All right, so first off, we're gonna open Logitech G Hub. That's the software that we're gonna use to change the settings of the webcam to make it save and not reset every time you open your computer. All right, so let's go into our Logitech G Hub software right now. If you don't have the software, it's free. You can download it on the website. I'll link the website download on the description below. So if ever you need to download it and you're too lazy to find it, it's down on the description below, guys. Just check out the description, read it, and it should be there. Just click it. It's there. All right. I did it for you. Let's move it. Let's move. All right. So now you can see the Logitech G Hub software. And it will say your webcam right here. For mine, I have the C922. So just click it and you'll see the settings here. I usually set my zoom to 150%. Yeah, because if I zoom out, you'll see my bed and the key light over here as well, which we'll get onto later. I just want to hide that for now. There we go. I usually have mine zoomed in. I like a tighter angle or whatever. Yeah. I want to crop out some stuff. But first off, we're gonna turn off autofocus and auto exposure. We need to turn both of these off for the. Okay, it's really dark right now, but yeah, we need to turn both of these off to have an increased frame rate. Because as you can see right now, it's not ghosting anymore. Like when we had it on, let's turn both on. There we go. You'll see my hand. It's like on the camera, it's like the shutter speed is set to 1/5 of a second just to compensate for that low exposure. But yeah, make sure to turn off auto exposure and autofocus and you'll see how dark it'll get. The frame rate will be better. We need to actually deactivate our source. Yeah, we need to. Oh, you need to double click your webcam capture video capture software source and then just deactivate your webcam and activate it again. This makes sure that your frame rate is good. Let me switch to our cam scene. Like the frame rate is good after adjusting autofocus and auto exposure. See how the frame rates are better. And you should be good to go from here. Move on to the next step. Make sure the priority is set to frame rate as well, not exposure, so it'll have a better frame rate, I guess. But it is really dark. It's darker than before because I set it usually on the middle point. If you turn it down more, it'll be super dark. I guess this is the middle point, which is the default for the webcam, I guess, for you to have the optimal performance. Yep, I think this is the best part right here. Best point in my opinion. I mean, you can test it on your webcam to see what's the best motion blur for you without changing any of the settings. But yeah, let's keep it at that, and let's turn on our key light, turn off the house lights. Let's try that real quick. All right guys, now that the house lights are off, I'm gonna turn on my key light real quick. Let's switch to our camera scene. This is how it looks like. And I'm gonna turn on my key light with the Godox remote. There we go. It's looking better than before already, actually. So my settings for the Godox is usually set to 5600 Kelvin, which is daylight, and it's set on to 30%, if you can see here. Yep, 30%, 5600 Kelvin. I think my frame rate is not really getting 30 frames right now. Let me check that real quick. All right, so on OBS, I had to deactivate and reactivate the source of the webcam for it to have a very stable frame rate, because earlier it was too jittery, or it's too choppy, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. If I turn back the exposure and autofocus back on, you'll see that it will be overexposed. Yeah, if I shift it up and down, then it'll be too bright and this will be too dark. So I usually have it in the middle, and then set my key light as low as possible with having a correct exposure on my face. I mean, this is the closest I can get with this particular webcam. Right now, you can see that this actually looks pretty good already compared to what we had before. I actually used this kind of lighting setup in the morning, or like when the sun is up, when I stream in the morning or in the afternoon or noontime, because there will be sunlight coming into my room and the background is bright enough already, so I don't need to add any more lights. But right now we have just the key light. One more thing that I would add, because you see how the background is too dark, so I'll just add one more light, which is the Aperture Amaran ALM9, if I'm not mistaken. It's a small LED light which I plug in. Actually, let me grab it. All right, so this is the Aperture ALM9, Aperture Amaran ALM9. There we go. And it has the built-in, not really built-in, it has the diffusing material that came with it. I usually add the I think it's a CTO, or it's a color gel, orange color gel on top of it, and add the other diffusion paper that came with it, just to make the light softer, I guess. I prefer it orange though, to just have some color contrast, because you know how my wall is blue, and then I'll add orange over there just to have a different color on my scene. And the bracket that came with it, this is the bracket that came with it for you to be able to mount it on top of your camera, because it has a cold shoe adapter at the bottom. I just put it on top of this, and this is the mini tabletop tripod that came with the C922. I think it comes with the bundle if you buy the C922X. This is how I set it up. I just point it over here or down there. I'll point it to this dark side of the map, because I do live stream for quite a while, like 3 to 4 hours minimum. So this light only lasts about an hour and a half at full brightness. So I just run it off wall power. So I plug in the charging cable that came with it, and plug in a generic wall adapter, 5 watts, and you should be good to go. It'll run forever as long as it's plugged into the wall. Let's do that right now. All right, now that the light is on, see this is a brighter part of the image now. So it goes from really dark on my side here, and then it goes lighter and it's bright over there, but it looks a lot better. But we can do more with this. This looks actually fine already. I would use this on my stream, but as you can see, I placed an orange gel on that light, but it doesn't really look like orange. Let's hop onto our software again. As you can see, there's a tab here named video. You can click that. You can add video filters here. So what I would suggest is to add a new filter and then name it whatever you want. But once you add it, you'll see new video mode 1, but I already have one, so I'll just use that. Just delete. Yeah, I already have new video mode, which is right now. You just saw what happened there, right? What I do is I usually turn off auto white balance, because you see if I turn on auto white balance, this is what it looks like. It looked like earlier. And if I turn it off, I can manually set white balance to where I want it to, where the orange actually looks a little bit more like orange than white. And I also added sharpness to it. I think this is set to 0 or 50%, but I added 75% sharpness. Most people don't like the sharpness on the webcams, but I like it. It looks sharper on my stream, especially when it's on a face cam size like this one right now. It makes your webcam or your face cam really sharp, which is actually pretty good in my opinion. And I added more saturation to the image, because I think if this is set to 50 by default, look at how desaturated it is. And when I bump it up to 75, it shows my actual yellow shirt. But yeah, I just changed the sharpness, the white balance setting, and the saturation, and that should be good to go. I'll show you a side-by-side comparison, I guess, of how these two settings look like with and without. So this is with the video filter, and this is without the video filter. Look how blurry the image is without the sharpness, and how the colors look like filter, and this is without. All right, I'll show you a side-by-side comparison as well. So yeah, basically this is how my stream webcam looks like. It came from this, and now it's like this right now when you're watching. And I'll show you guys how it actually looks like on my stream. Let's see, switch to our scene right here. There we go. Here is how my stream is set up. Here's how it looks like with my webcam frame and my little rotating feed from Alpha Gaming. I'll link the Alpha Gaming video on how to get this rotating feed if you want me to make a tutorial of how I made my very minimal overlay. Then let me know in the comments down below. What is up, guys? Yes, I just want to interrupt a little bit while I'm editing. I forgot to talk about what gear I was using. So yes, for my webcam, obviously it's the Logitech C922, and for the key light that I have over here, it's the Godox SL60W. It's a continuous video light, and I have the newer, I think this is a 36-inch softbox. I'll show it around a little bit. I have the Aperture Amaran AL-M9 over there at the background. So yeah, let's take a look on what I have right here. So yeah, as you can see, this is the Godox SL60W with the 36-inch diameter softbox. See from the side, so you guys can see. There we go. It's the Godox SL60W. Don't mind my towel right there. And I have the Aperture Amaran AL-M9 over here, pointing over to the side of that corner wall over there. It's charging over that socket. Yes, the mic I am using for my stream, if you guys are curious as well, as I am using that in the video, it's the Rode Pod mic, and it's on the Blue Compass, which is the tube style boom arm. It's called the Blue Compass by Blue, of course. And the headset that I'm using is the Audio Technica ATH M40X for my headset. And the dogs are noisy again. But yeah, I just wanted to point it out because I forgot to add it on the video. So yeah, that is it, guys. That's how I made my Logitech C922 look at least better than what the stock settings are. And all of the stuff that I used for this video will be linked in the description down below, but make sure to check that out. I wouldn't say that you need these equipment to start up a live stream. You don't really necessarily need these lights, these webcams, the microphones, whatever. You don't really need these. Just sign up for Twitch, open OBS, download it, it's free. Just start streaming right now. The most important thing you need is upload speed though. Hope you guys are staying safe. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you have any more questions, you can comment down below or visit my live stream whenever I'm live, and then ask me some questions anytime. Again, I stream on Twitch. Links will be down below. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.
Earn your way out. Your teammate lost the fight. Now they return to base.
What's up? No. Don't worry, buddy.
Show them no mercy. Set fire at the point.